Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome back. It's Alan Glang from Vancouver, Canada. And today is lesson 2 on building your massive subscriber base of 100,000 people using simple technology. Now, if you have just joined us, what we're going to be talking about for today specifically is how to gather or gain the attention of that many people. 100,000 people is a fair amount. But also, not just to get eyeballs. Okay, I really want to make this part clear because there's a lot of avenues that we can take towards developing a subscriber base. It doesn't just have to be this particular way that we're using right now, or that I'm about to teach you. But the biggest challenge for most people nowadays is no longer, can I get subscribers? You're actually going to find as the days and the weeks roll by, the more you use this information, this material and training that we're giving you, the easier it's going to become for you to notice that eyeballs will start to, and traffic will start to come maybe a little bit faster than what you might have expected. And I know that's been the case for me and for other marketers that are out there using this approach. So it's not so much getting eyeballs. Okay, the big challenge for most people nowadays, including the big guys, Tony Robbins, Jerry Clark, Mike Dillard, myself, anybody else that you know that generates income through the net, the biggest challenge for most people, for most marketers, is customer retention. Customer retention. It's too easy nowadays for a potential member or client to jump on the internet, find somebody that they like, spend a couple hours, couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years with that individual, and then one day say, I'm bored, not really for me, I want to go somewhere else. And then next thing you know, they're gone from you and they're taken off to some other individual, believing that the grass is always greener on the other side. And the reason for that is because the internet, it's provided us with obviously a lot of opportunity, but it's so much opportunity now that the average, the average prospect can just jump online, click one link, find a whole new group selling a whole new set of products, and them believing in their mind that just because it's new and fresh and, because it's something they've never seen before, maybe, that it's quote-unquote a better opportunity. But now, you and I both know that opportunity it doesn't lie just within the company or the product. It's not that. The real value in today's day and age is you, the marketer, the individual, the human being that's bringing all these other eyeballs, all these other individuals who have questions that need to be answered to your attention, to your group, putting you in front of their face. And our job is two things. Number one, make sure that your numbers go up, that you have that power and ability to start comfortably bringing in more potential clients and members and partners to your group, to your attention. But number two, structure your business in a way that keeps them interested in you. Okay? So if ever you get lost, or if ever you start thinking, click here, click that, what does this all sum up to? Bottom line is that it sums up to them finding you very quickly and easily through the internet, quicker and better compared to your competition. And there's more competition now than ever before. Remember that, number one. And number two, structuring it in a way that makes them curious, that keeps them curious, that keeps them interested, that keeps them looking at you as the solution instead of what's happened to some other marketers, which is, I'm looking for another solution. I'm looking for something quote-unquote better. Well, the truth, in my opinion, is, and this is just for my opinion, guys, I honestly believe that no matter how far or how new you are, I honestly believe that you are the best advantage that the public has. And the reason why is because you understand that it's not about the product, it's not about the company. It used to be in the past, but now people are looking at you. Who are you? Can I trust you? Can I believe in you? Can I follow you? Do you have the kind of habits that if they trickle on me will help me get to that next stage in my life? That is the constant question that prospects have in their minds. Do you have what it takes? And again, they're not looking for the big income story. All they're looking for is your knowledge and your discipline. Your knowledge and your discipline. Okay, and this new approach that we're sharing with you, it helps people understand or go through the experience of what your knowledge and discipline, how far it's going, how far it's already come, and how much further you're going to be able to bring your abilities to the table, not just for yourself, but for those people as well that want to choose to follow you. Now, before I move on, I also want to remind you that before you take part in today's lesson, before you do the activity, you've got to make sure that you've already set up your front door or your billboard for your business, something that can hook people to at least want to check out your company, walk through your store, walk through the front door, which in this case is clicking a mouse or clicking a link to get to your site. Okay, and the places to start off with is our social media sites, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Okay, on Facebook, at least you want to be adding 35 new people a day at minimum, average 40. Okay, and if you're still running something else like an SEO or a Google AdWords account, still keep that going. And keep it going until the ball ends up rolling so big through your social media that you have no choice but to shut off your Google advertising. Okay? So, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over. I know that if you're watching this recording, you can see my face. But if you're on the phone right now, then you're probably looking at a screen. Let me take a second here real quick. I'm going to switch screens on you. Okay. So before I actually start showing you mine, let me show you a different example here of a nerve center. And remember, the whole purpose of a nerve center is to have a one-stop location where your prospects, your clients, your viewers can get everything that they want to know about you, from the products that you have to sell, to your background in terms of your career, to the people who follow you, trust you, believe in you. It creates social proof for you. It creates a professional image for you, and does it all in one place at a basic knowledge level. So you don't have to be a professional to know how to do this stuff. We want to use a nerve center program, system, software that's easy to use, that gives you the most functionality, even on limited experience and knowledge, which is what how most people start off, right? Most people don't know exactly what it is that they're doing in the beginning, but even though we might lack the knowledge, we don't want to suffer financially just because we're new to the game. And the way to do that is to use a software that we all know of called WordPress.com. Now, before you go to WordPress, let me show you just an example of what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm showing you Tony Robbins before I show you mine because, well, I just want to give you a variation of what people are doing out there to create their nerve centers to increase traffic plus credibility with their clientele. Now take a look at this. On this page, which is TonyRobbinsTraining.com, if you look at it, everything I've just mentioned to you is right here. Okay, if you want to find out some information about Tony, he's got some video stuff here that you can watch about him. Okay, he's also got links. So if you look at this, if you look at these links, let's say that I was wanting to share this information. I thought, wow, Tony Robbins, this guy's so cool. I want to share him with my people, with my buddies. This little share and enjoy link lets you connect to anything. So whether it be Facebook or Furl or Mix or Gmail, let's say I wanted to go to Facebook, and let's say I wanted to share this with everybody I knew on Facebook. All I have to do is log in, right? And once I log in, automatically it creates a permalink that shows up right on my homepage that I can use to share that website that you just saw of Tony Robbins with everybody on my friends list. So in other words, for you, when you're generating your nerve center, when your viewers start to find you and think and believe in themselves that what you have to offer is really, really impressive, really valuable, even if they're newbies to using a computer, you still get the best advantage of having your information shared with the public because that software is so easy for the public to use.